How gorgeous is this morning, man? Beautiful morning.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I am back out on Folsom. It is currently 6:50 in the morning, almost 7 a.m. I just launched from Granite Bay, somewhere behind me. Current water temp is 58.53. I think it's close enough for me to go ahead and throw some top water this morning. I got some top water tied on. I got a popper and I got a buzzbait. There is some wind out on the water right now. You can see there's still a nice little chunk of twig right there, chunk of stick, whatever you want to call it. Whoop, that was a little close. I want to get to fishing, so I'm gonna stop recording for right now, and I'll pick it up when we stop. All right, this is the spot I wanted to start. There's a little creek channel that runs right over here, in between here. I forget where it is now. It's a little ditch basically. And last year, I just pummeled them around here. I'm throwing a popper right now. The way I usually crush them over here in these trees is I'm throwing soft plastics at the base of the trees. It's no secret, you know, everybody does it. That's how I've been pulling some 3s and 4s out of these trees the last year or two, or actually just the last year. Wind is going from my right to left here, so I'm going to try and throw it in the little pockets of protection from the wind. Just throw this a couple more times. That's a pretty decent cast right there. Oh, dude, I just heard a fish jump on the other side of these trees. I couldn't get any bites on that first set of trees, even though I saw fish on them. So I'm hitting up the second set. I've seen, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 really big dots on that first set of trees, but I couldn't get them to bite anything. None of them have wanted to bite so far. I remember from last year, there's a little bush on the front of this tree. There are some massive fish blowing up at the base of that tree right now. They're probably carp, is my guess. But last year, that's where I pulled off one of my 4s, was off of that tree. Oh, there you go. See? That was a carp. See the back of him? That was one big ass carp. Yeah, he's right there. Moved over some rocks. I don't think those trees were it for right now. I think it's too early in the morning. I'm going to start out throwing my Bass Pro Shops. I think it's called a laser eye, if I'm not mistaken. I've done quite well on this buzzbait out here, a lot. I want to make one pass around this point with this buzzbait, maybe a popper, and see what we can get. See if we can't get any top water going. Wanted to switch it up on these rocks. Of course, I got the slowest ratio reel I got for my buzzbait, so that's awesome. It's good planning. Switched it up to this little Rapala crankbait. I do really well on this out here too. So I'm gonna run these rocks real quick, run around this point, and I'm gonna just scream back to that cove back there on the other side of this point. That's a little spawn cove back there. Right there, there's a bass. Little tiny minnow. You know I had to come over here and try the spot where I lost that big one last week. It was right there in between those two bigger limbs there, about 10 feet off. So I had to come back and try it again. Oh, geez. First cast, just letting it sit there. Wow. First cast, just letting it fall down, just letting it sink. And he picked it up. It was a good one too. We'll get a weight on him. I do still have some weights in there. I got 2 slots available right there, so I'll put them on the lower right. Ah, dang it. Clumsy oaf. Oh, and of course it shut off. There we go. 180. First hit of the morning. Thanks, buddy. There we go. Got one on a little wacky rig drop shot. Drag's a little loose. Ah, and I forgot to clear out my scale. Man, their teeth are just sharp. You see, it's just little wacky rig Senko, little tiny guy. The first fish of the day is on the bottom right, the 1.80. So I'll put this one right next to it, and then I'll clear out the rest. $169. All right, buddy. Thank you for biting. Go get your mama. I need her to stop by. Got one off the swim bait again. I just yanked him about 2 feet out of the air. There he goes. Little 1.5-pounder. I found a little isolated bush out there on my live scope and cast to it. I threw this little Keitech right on top of that bush, and he picked it up. I went off of that little isolated brush pile. It's a good one. Same swim bait and everything. It's a good one. Oh, they're munching it, man. That's 2 in the last like 5. Ow. Man, they got some sharp teeth. And I went ahead and I raced out the whatchamacallit, the weights. All right. He's 178. Not a bad one. Not too shabby at all. 1.75 pounds. All right, see you, bud. Thanks for biting. Ka-ching! Got another one, little guy. Oh, he's a keeper. It's way smaller than the other ones. Off of that isolated tree pile again. We'll weigh him just because I'm trying to get a weight on the best 5 here. Oh, he's a little guy. He was 1.12. Our total weight for our best 4 is 6.14 pounds. Thanks, bud. I know there's another isolated tree right over there in front of me. So I'm gonna go over there real quick and try my luck on that tree. Okay, I can see the tree is right at the top right there, but I'm finding other little bushes around it, and I can see fish swimming around the trees. They don't look that big, man. They look pretty small, so I don't know how. Well, that's the thing, you know, when they're in the trees, deep in them, I can't see them anyway. So I'm gonna be casting to the trees, on top of them, right on the ledges of them, and see if I can't get one to bite. Oh, there's a hit. Shoot, I should have set the hook he was on. Darn it. Yeah, these bites are just little taps right now. Just tap. We'll see if we can't get him again. At least he didn't take my tail. That's something. There he is. Got him. This little guy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Little dudes. Okay, I'm only going to weigh keepers, so. Well, I didn't even film him. I just, you know, every now and again I give my lure a little pop, and he was already on there. Must have just been swimming with it. All right, thanks, dude. Man, I keep getting attacked by bluegill or something. Oh, dang. That one felt better. Okay, it's not better, but it felt better. Like I said, I think I was getting attacked by bluegill, and it could have just been these little guys. But at least this one hit better than a bluegill. Oh man, look at that. Dude, that's all he hit, probably. Because I got about 14 other hits right before that one. Again, in the trees, man. They are still in the trees everywhere. But these bass are loaded up on this spot. There's one. Got him. Another dink. Little smallmouth. Come on, get up there. Oh, dang. Dude hit the side of the boat. Sorry, bro. I put on a spy bait, Duo Realis. I got this from, it's not on the market yet. It's like a little perch color. But during the Apex TOC, I met a guy, Dave, man, I'm going to screw up his name, Dave Swendseid or something close to that. And he works, he's sponsored by Duo Realis. And he gave me the swim bait, or the spy bait, excuse me. So I'm gonna try this. These fish, they want something moving. And that's a little bit bigger than the Keitechs I've been throwing. So I'm gonna try this for a few casts. There's a bunch of smaller fish around here. So I think this will be a good indicator. Oh, there he is. Oh yeah, I just had one. And I'm wrapped up in my trolling motor. Okay, like I was saying, I just wanted this to see this. I don't know how he missed it, but I just wanted to use this as an indicator as far as whether they'd hit it or not, because they seem to want something that is moving. They don't want a drop shot. They want to swim and chase something. That's cool. First cast on this bait from Dave Swendseid, something like that. I know I'm close, I think. But thanks again for the spy bait, man. He's a really cool guy. If you get a chance to talk to him at a tournament or something, you know, definitely do so. There he is. Oh, that seems like a good one. Man, in like 3 casts, I got 2 hits and this fish right here. Right on. Okay, well, I'm going to keep throwing this spy bait for a little bit. Dang, can't get the hook out of there. That's a little smallie. Not a keeper, but I'll take them. Check that out. All those bright spots are all fish. Right up on this tree right here. Dude, I swear I hear bees or something up there. Like a beehive. Tell you what, if there's bees or a wasp nest or something up there, I'm out of here. Screw that. I hear a buzzing sound. I'm having fun catching these little guys, but where are the bigger ones, man? I'm telling you, the bigger ones are in these trees. It's just which trees. I think I know they spawn in here though. You know, that's the thing. I'm in a cove right now. I know I've seen them last year spawning in here. And the year before that, big ones. But I have not seen any big ones. I've only seen males. I don't know if this atmospheric storm really screwed them up so much so that they're delaying their spawn. Or if they've already spawned and they're done. But I'm seeing males. I'm seeing male bass up shallow. Cruising the shallow. Shallow zizzes. Got another one off a little isolated tree. Little smallmouth. All right, thanks, bud. He was close to a keeper, so I didn't really want to weigh him. I'm only going to weigh the ones that are definite keepers. Do you see those bass right there? Do you see them swimming around? I just had one of those follow up my bait, my swim bait. I pulled them out of these trees. There's 3 of them there. Each of them's probably about 4 or 5 pounds. There's another one up there. And they're not carp. They are following my little swim bait. Oh, I seen one swim up following it. I just about had a heart attack. Oh, dude, there's another one right there. Holy crap, these things are huge, bro. Oh, he's turning around for my swim bait. Nope. Didn't want it. This is going to give me a heart attack. These are huge. Oh, there's one. I don't think he's a big one, but of course, one of the little ones got it. Dang it. Dang it. Of course, one of the little baby ones got it. Not even a keeper. Shoot, man. All right, it's been about a half an hour, and I haven't been able to get any more followers or any more bites on this. I'm using the jaw dropper, so I came up to see if I could see any more of them, and I can see them sitting right back there, at least 2 of them. And they are ginormous. There's a couple of fat carp right there. I'm about to go carp fishing, man. Need some dough balls or something. There's another one. He's a keeper. We'll go ahead and weigh him just so we can get our limit today. It's a small limit, but nonetheless, it's a limit. There we go. Lock 143, almost 1.5 pounds. Thank you, bud. Okay, so our 5 fish that we weighed today went for 7.84 pounds. Just nothing big, but the way I'm working is super aggressive. It's almost like I'm triggering a reaction bait, a reaction bite. I'm sure a jerk bait would probably be good right about now, but I'm almost done for the day and don't feel like tying on another one. There's another little guy. See you later, buddy. But yeah, they seem to want this really aggressive. All right, my day is done. I made it up to the rattlesnake area. I didn't do quite as well as I was hoping. Same pattern as last week. They're all over the trees. I found some bigger fish today, but I just couldn't get them to bite. I got them to follow the swim bait. I'll link the color that I got. I honestly don't think the colors matter too much with the swim baits. As long as it's a shad style color, I think you're fine. Anywhere from 3.5 to 4.5 inches, you're gonna get fish. I got a couple on a spy bait, 1 or 2 on a drop shot, but the majority of them came off that swim bait. I was throwing a Texas rig D-bomb in the middle of these trees quite a bit today. And a brush hog, not one single bite. It was a good day, so I will see you out next week, and thank you for watching.